G'day swingers, welcome back to the channel. Happy New Year to you all. I hope you all had a great night. I had an absolutely smashing night. Me and the missus went away with a few friends and just chilled out at another mate's house, and yeah, absolutely wonderful night. So this week on my channel, I'm going to do a video of recap of everything that I found for 2021. Now, as you may have seen throughout the videos, it was quite an epic year. I had plenty of lockdowns to contend with, but still managed to get out quite enough and swing in the local area just to keep me occupied while I was waiting to get to these good locations. Now, me and Ninja had a hell of a year. I had my best year by far, and I mean by far. I reckon I found as many coins as I did this year as I did in the previous 4 to 5 years. I learnt a lot over the years, but yeah, recently I've just been on some hot spots and been killing it.
Alrighty swingers, so these are all the relics and the goodies that I found this year, not including coins. So I'll wrap these up, show you some of my favourite clips, and then we'll wrap up the coins. But as you can see here, got these two doodads. I found this on the surface of a demolished block, not sure what it's for, and we found that one in the park, no idea what it's for either. Marbles, I've got glazed pottery marbles here, and what I think are probably terracotta balls, but they may be clay marbles as well. Wishing stones, a couple of glass beads. This one looks like it used to be a marble, but there's a holder for the guts, and this one looks like it's meant to be a handle for something, not too sure what though, but it's pretty funky. Belt buckles, so these are some little ornate ones that I found, possibly shoe buckle frames. That's for like a handbag or something. I'm guessing that's for a belt end. I've got another one that has a male part that goes into it. Suspender guide or strap guides, a whole bunch of D's. Managed to get a couple of lighter case pieces, maybe 3 valve stem covers. Really nice old barrel tap, and also this lock as well. I also found that on the surface of a demolished block. It was sort of partially in the ground but just sticking out, so may have been scraped up. This key doesn't belong to it, but it's another old one I found. And I got the glass stopper, a heel tap, a miner's boot heel tap, a pocket knife, and one of my favourite finds for the year, the cradle bell. So luckily it's still in one piece. It actually has a crack running right through there, as you can see, and it travels a bit of the way up. Thankfully it sort of comes back down, it doesn't connect up to the hole, so, but I'm not going to make that rattle too hard because I don't want to break it. Favourite toys for the year, so toy plane, toy car, toy tank, a little scout tank and a lead ship, 2 lead stamps with names on them. I've got toy gun and toy gun trigger assembly. This looks like some sort of horse tack, used to go on a range guide or something, and I think this might have been for a tap key, I'm not too sure. We got the 4 pocket watch parts that I found for the year, this one being 925, the rest are just junkers. This one here is a little spinning top dice, got the Monopoly wheelbarrow. This is a half troy ounce weight, and this one here is a 2 gram aluminium bullion, which is still in packet somehow. The bullets that I found for the year, so as you can see I got a big fat leady here, they got squashed after hitting something hard, and a few pistol rounds and whatnot. This one here was already fired, it didn't go off, or they've jammed a bullet back in and it's been hit by a lawnmower, so I doubt that's going off. And this one I think was just a lead sinker that someone was making but never finished off, not a musket ball. Got lead buttons, 5 of those this year. These are the other random buttons that I found. As you can see, just a few sort of odd ones. These 2 plates were found in the same park on different days, months apart. This one says on it Erie's Brothers Ballarat, it's very hard to read. And this one here has the Singer Sewing Machine Company, manufacturing company on the logo there. And if I flip it over, that's got a D, a line, and then the number 180,025, just like that one. So they actually match. As for the badges this year, you can see a few school badges. I got an Essendon badge, I got a shard of a badge, QVH Carnival, not too sure what that is yet. That was a Malvern Star badge, something for Perth, Valiant keyring. These two pieces are together, so it's a Victorian Nurses badge, that just goes on the top. Angling badge, and also a Radio Club badge as well. Also managed to get a Transvaal War medallion, and also a 1915 Anzac badge, 1918 Anzac badge, and 1945 Victory medallion. Also managed to get myself a 1937 Coronation medallion and military buttons. I got a Boer War button. I managed to get two. I think that's the Second World War and that's the First World War. Not too sure 100%. Little Rising Sun, a couple of fundraiser badges, a regiment badge for later days, junk bangles, got 3 religious pendants, a couple of nurses pendants, a little brooch. This is also some sort of brooch as well. The junk rings, so as you can see, just a few of those, homemade job. I've got an earring here which has a gun in there, I dare say. It was probably gold plated at one point. This has an amethyst in the centre, and I think they're just white zircons in the middle around it. Sorry, cubic zirconias. They could even just be crystal, I'm not so sure, but it's only gold plated, so nothing too special. A few junk earrings, 3 pieces of an earring that I found in the same hole, and this is off a silver bracelet. A silver belly button ring there, a few sort of cheap pendants. This one's a little R on it, silver earring, homemade silver ring, got the silver plate for something, silver walking stick end, silver thimble, 2 silver rings, and a little silver pendant. As for the gold this year, I didn't find too much. We didn't have had a lot of lockdowns to contend with, so that screwed everything. I managed to find one nice nugget before we had our first lockdown, and then didn't really get it to travel too much after that. Got this one at Easter, 0.3, got a 0.3 and a 0.1 in there. This is a test pan from One Creek. This is the best day we had out panning, and that was our gram day each, me and Ninja. This is test panning a few times in another creek, and same again here. Yeah, ripper. So we were just walking out.
That's very ornate.
And that, oh, look at the colour in that stone. It is a friend for me, silver. So I'm just going to see if there's anything else in the hole. Yep, we may have a spill. There's another target just there. So let's pop here. Look at that. There's another coin. It's a florin. Yes. Okay, well that's a good sign I'm in the right spot. In the pipe clay. Bit of VG. There you go, nice little flat flake. We both absolutely killed it today. Ninja did very well. He found the biggest piece of the day, which is this sucker here. And mine, I reckon, is probably about pretty close to the same.
I reckon yours is a gram. Did you get a submarine?
I just did it. My first gold ring. It's a chunker, dude.
Oh my god. So
look at my hands.
Jealous at the same time.
That's a solid gold ring, like a freaking chunker. Okay, it was a scratchy target down deep, and it looks old. It looks very, very old. Oh, you're kidding.
First silver spill. Oh, no, second.
Ninja has just whooped it. He found exactly what I'm looking for. I'm looking for one of these little guys, and he just found 3 in one hole. Alrighty, so just right here, I got myself a soft little scratchy target. That's gold numbers. Very loud or clean target, but it's small. Very small. It's in my hand now. Just going to empty all that out. Oh, it's shiny. You ripper, we're on. tiniest piece of shiny, and it was a live dig. Look at this for a tiny speck with a Nox. The Nox is a weapon, guys. I'm absolutely in love with this thing. Well, that's a sweet old Melbourne relic. Got ourselves an old heel tap. I should have recorded that live. I just popped this out of the crevice after showing you it in there, and it's a freaking picker. It's a freaking picker. Yeah, that clunk. How's that for a pan? What a cracker of a pan. Nice bits. Aren't they some healthy looking pans? Check that beautiful nugget out. That is insane, right next to the car.
Shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
double florin that crap, guys. Double florin.
Wait, let me check your...
In the one hole. There's another target. There's another one.
Oh my god.
I just found 3 florins in a hole. And this is the same park that Ninja found 3 shillings in a hole. And I've just found 3 florins in a hole. Oh wow. So clean. Look at the luster on that in the ground. I'm going to spray this up close because this is too good to be true. I'm going to live this moment for a little bit. Look at that. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful coin. Look at the condition of that. English silver. Ripper. Woo! Looks like we got another 3 stack. Oh, look at that. There's a thrip in there too. What else have we got? There is still more. There's another penny in there. Wow, what a spill. So, we just got a thrip and 4 pennies in one hole. It's only a black screen because I want to build the suspense. Trash piles can hide goodies like this just sitting on the surface. I'm pretty sure that's some sort of old bell. It is. Oh, is that a crodal bell? No freaking way. A complete crotal bell in Australia? Oh wow. Oh, I love my nature strips around here. So much silver. Alright, I've popped the plug. So let's see where it is. Target's just there. So I'm going to get the shovel in the back. Pop. And look at that, it actually landed on my shovel. Brilliant. Lovely 1947 florin. Oh, I love this median strip. It's so good to me. Let's keep swinging. Silver coin number 100. In fact, no way. No way. No way. Is that a florin spill? It freaking is. There's a 925 in there with it. Oh, have we got anything else? We gotta check. A double florin spill for number 100 and 101. I thought I'd just come back and show you this again. How clean of a coin is that? Very nice. Ninja just popped up a 6pence. 1946. There's something a bit different here. It's a 4pence. Holy crap! Behind. Should have it. Nope. What is that? Oh wow. No way. Is that an old barrel tap? Is that my first English shilling? I really can't see what's going on here. I think it's English. It's my first English shilling, you ripper. 1879, you bloody ripper. Love it. Oh well, I think I just broke the curse. I just seen it sitting on the surface and I scooped it. Oh, I got my first bit of gold with this coil. You bloody ripper. As long as you got your phone back, that's the main thing. I'm so happy, mate. All good, mate. Enjoy your night. And that's what I call instant karma. You bloody ripper. We got a shilling. 1915 thrip. Not too bad condition, nice and sharp on the front. Bit worn, but on the back, it's been rubbed a little bit more. But still, my very first coin for the day, you bloody ripper. Alright, so as you can see, different grass, Virgin Park. And look what Ninja just called out. He found Cheney.
Oh my god, it's my first Chinese
So
ever.
that's the second one we've found in this park now. That's insane. That's in really good
That's
nick,
a
dude.
good nick one.
Yeah, that's going to come up beautiful.
Alright, so as you can see, I found just a few coins this year. I've had to take up an entire double sofa just to actually get them all spread out. I'll turn it over to Macro, get it nice and close, and we'll start going through them. Alrighty, swingers. So as you can see, I've had to take up an entire double sofa just to spread these coins out. Total for the year was 1,634 coins, including 157 silvers. I actually miscounted it. I thought it was 156, but I found a bonus. So we're getting nice and close to the coins, and we'll start going through them all. I'll be as quick as possible.
Alrighty, swingers. So as you can see, 421 1-cent pieces, not including the chips. These are the three cleanest ones I found. They were found on a block where the house had a veranda at the front, and these were where the veranda was. They were also found with these really clean 2-cent pieces, so that's why they are so clean. 273 2-cent pieces, not including the chips, and I also managed to reunite 2 pieces that had been split up by a lawnmower at some point in time, so that was pretty cool. They were both out of St. Park. Set 19 5-cent pieces, 20 10-cent pieces, 21 20-cent pieces, and only 10 50-cent pieces. 93 $1 and 118 $2. I managed to find 76 Commonwealth halfpennies. As you can see, these are 2 tram trackers. That one there is a lawnmower lunch. This one here, as you can see, someone has altered it and they've changed the shape of it entirely, but they've also sanded the face off. As you can see, it's completely gone. You can still see the scrape marks in it. I believe they were going to turn it into a medallion, but they never drilled the hole or finished it. I'm not too sure what the go with that was. This one here, you would think the same, but as you can see, it is a perfectly flat face, and on the other side, that's a perfect condition coin. So I think this one went through the press with another coin. I'm not too sure. It's pretty cool though, either way. Nice error. Commonwealth pennies, managed to find 72 of those, and as you can see, this one here, one of the cleanest ones I've got from the early one, 1912. Cleaned that with Andre's pencils. They come up pretty nice, as well as the 1919, which this one just came out of the ground, went into the ultrasonic machine, and that's how it came up. Absolutely stunning condition coin. The other two here, these are 1915s, low mintage year, and this is a 1925, also a low mintage year. The Roo half pennies, I got 125 of those, not including the slithers, and this was the cleanest one that I found for the year. You can see 1951, nice clean one. This has literally only been thumb rubbed out of the ground. You can see the dirt still packed in around the lettering, and that was it. Roo pennies, I found 161 of those, not including the chips, and this is one that somebody altered, as well as the best one that I found for the year, 1943, and as you can see, it's got a green and brown camo patina, which is pretty awesome, seeing as that's a war year. International coins, I managed to find 2 New Zealand coins, a $2 and a 1 cent. I got a Hong Kong $1, Malaysian $1, Malaysian 10 cent, Chinese 1 cent, Philippines 1 cent. As for the American coins, I got a Ohio State quarter, a 2005 dime, 2003 nickel. Managed to find a 1957 D mint mark wheat thrip, as well as 2 memorial cents as well. I found 1 Canadian 1 cent. I found 2 10 euros, and I found 2 Irish 1 Eries, which I actually found on the same day at 2 different parks, so that was pretty strange. British coins, so these are the changeover variety, 1957 thrip. Got a 1 pence and a 1 pound. The old school ones, so these are just Victorias. It's a nice 1891 and an 1897 halfpenny. I got an 1862, 1877, 1881, 1889, 1897, and a 1901. In the King Eddies, as you can see, a very clean variety there that's been hit with the Andre's pencils. And this one didn't really fare too well out of the ground, neither did that one. These 3 or 4 are also King Eddies. As you can see, this is the best one I found, 1910, been hit with the Andres pencils, but awesome patina. A 1935 King George V British penny, and a 1948 King George VI British penny. The oldest coins I found were these 2. So this is a 1/4 anna from the East India Co. Unfortunately, it's pretty much worn to the point I can only see aughter and a little bit of writing around the outside, which I know is East India Company. Otherwise, just a display piece. This one, my only Chinese coin. I thought I'd found 2 in the past until I found this one, and then I realised no, they're just Lucky Charms. This is an original, real Chinese coin, so I'm happy to have found that. And Ninja was lucky enough to find one of these in the same park on the last day of the year as well, in our Virgin Park. As for the silvers, as you can see here, these are just the 925s. So I managed to get 2 925 florins. One's a 1919, the other one's a 1935. I ended up with 8 shillings, 5 of them coat of arms, 3 of them the ram's heads. I ended up with 17 sixpence in total. Got 40 thrips in the 925 variety. Now these ones here are just the coat of arms, and then these ones are just the wheat thrips down the bottom here. 50% silver, as you can see here. I did it right on the florins. I got 17 of those. These 3 were from the spill. You can see the mark on that one matches up with that one, and if I flip this one over, that mark matches up with that one. So 17 of those in total. I got 18 shillings, including this half one here, and I managed to find 25 sixpence. As you can see, these ones here are the King George the 6th variety. These are the Queen Elizabeths. These ones here, the thrips, 22 of those, King George the 6th variety and Queen Elizabeth variety. And the best coins of the year. So the English silvers are my favourite to find, and finally I managed to find myself a shilling, 1881. I got my second ever sixpence, 1879. Sorry about the shakes at the moment, my nerve is really playing up. This one's a 1901 Queen Victoria thrip, and these 4 are King Edward thrips, 1903, 1905, 1907, 1909. And as you can see here, this is my oldest silver for the year. 1842 4p, or also known as a groat. I never expected to find one of these, let alone being in such sharp condition. Pity the ground had oxidised it quite badly on the surface. 925 can oxidise, creates silver oxides, and sort of creates like a caked layer on the face of it sometimes. So unfortunately you can see here there's like a funny looking sort of like lump left on the top of the coin there, right through the date. Unfortunately it didn't clean up too well, but I wanted to be able to see it, so I wasn't too fussed about the numismatic value of it at all. I just wanted to be able to see it for my cabinet. But as you can see, even the back of the coin is still quite sharp. It just had a lot of that layering on it. Sorry about the focus at the moment, it's being a pain in the butt. But still, quite a nice coin. Very happy to have found that. Very happy indeed. Alright, so my top finds for the year. Number 5. This beautiful gold nugget. So the biggest piece of gold I found for the year, but the reason why it's in this list, normally I wouldn't really add a bit of gold, but when you see this thing, it is stunning. It's very, very reefy. I don't know whether it could be classed as crystalline gold or not, but it's certainly quite rough. There is a crystal jammed into it that was from where it was actually growing, so I'm not too sure, but there seems to be a lot of little crystally facets all over this piece of gold. It's a really nice looking bit. Now number 4 is this beautiful barrel tap. As you can see, very nice ornate barrel tap. It still flows, but the tap doesn't turn. It's a bit rusty in here. I haven't actually soaked it in WD-40 yet, but it still has water flow through there. When I was cleaning it, I tried to flush it out and it actually ran for the first time in however many years. Number 3 is my groat. I didn't expect to find one of those, but I'm sure that I can find another one if I look in the right areas, and that's why that's number 3. Number 2 is the cradle bell. So never thought I'd find one of these in my lifetime, especially not here in Australia, but I did manage to find one this year, and as you can see it has a giant crack in it, nasty crack, so I can't really ring that, but it's still a beautiful display piece as is. And number 1 for the year is this gold ring. So I only managed to find 1 gold ring for the year, but I will not complain with this one being the only one. This one's 8.9 grams of gold, and it also has 2 stamps on the inside, which I'll show you in the photo here. As you can see, one looks like a smiley face in a box almost, and the other one looks like it says 18CT. Now on that 18CT, the jeweller says that that's possibly an Australian made, and he's saying by the colour of it, because he tested it and it is 18K, but he says by the colour of it he thinks it's a high silver content rather than a high copper content, which would make it possibly a mid to late 1800s ring. So he's thinking maybe on the earlier end, because they stopped using silver in jewellery. I think he said it was around 1870s, but this could have been for somebody a bit rich who decided they wanted to pay that bit extra, so it's unsure. But yeah, one hell of a year. That's all I can say. One hell of a year. Alright, so I just want to say thank you all to everyone for watching this year. Hope you all enjoyed. If you have any questions that you'd like me to answer, please chuck them in the comments below. If you've got any ideas that you want to hear, see in my videos, or anything you can suggest, just chuck it in the comments below. This year I intend on doing a bit more how-tos though, and teaching a bit more, showing my settings and stuff like that. Last year, with all the lockdowns, it was just, I wanted to get out and swing. I was itching so hard. I didn't really have the time to sort of spend teaching people things. I just more wanted to find the goodies. So this year, as I said, I'll spend a bit more time doing that, and I will see you in the next episode. Until then, good luck and happy swinging. So later.